Dude, what's beeping and what's up with all the sticky notes? I have to externalize things like time and memory. What do you mean? Well, since my executive function is trash, I have to turn everything mental into physical. Huh? So like I have all these clocks and alarms because I have no internal clock. Oh, so when you say out of sight, out of mind, you don't just mean your car keys. Exactly. So like with memory, I have to put the key things I'm supposed to be doing onto something physical and keep it in my field of view. Or else the task doesn't exist in my brain. So that explains the sticky notes. Yep, gotta keep it in my sight so it stays in my mind. Could you apply that to motivation? Oh yeah, I just need physical accountability, more consequences, and more rewards. That's why body doubling works. Because even if the accountability is artificial, it still gets me motivated. How do you not get burnt out and overwhelmed? Yeah, so since the performance side of my brain depletes really fast, I have to refuel the executive function. How do you refuel? There's many ways, but you can take 3-minute breaks every 10 minutes. Exercise refuels it, rewards and self-encouragement. So what do ADHD meds do? Makes the fuel tank bigger. Oh. And how I don't get overwhelmed is I split a big task into smaller tasks that are more manageable. I know what to do and how to do it, but I can't get myself to do it. You want to fix that? Please. Well, let's look at our ADHD brains. We have knowledge, performance. Knowledge, we're really good at knowledge. We know what we have to do, how to do it. But performance, doing the thing, that's where we lack. Executive functioning. So we have to use our advantage to improve our weaknesses. So how do I do that? Well, since we lack each of the executive functions that are controlled by the performance side of the brain, we have to attack each one. So how do I attack each executive function? For the sake of time, we're gonna have to make a series. You're saying I gotta wait for a part 2 on TikTok? Oh, why are you cleaning the kitchen so fast? I want to see how much of the kitchen I can clean before the microwave beeps. 20 more seconds, move. Can't remember why I walked into your room. Wait, you have ADHD, this must happen way more often. Way more often. Try counting your steps as you walk into a new room. It'll help you remember why you're walking into the room, because it'll give you something little to focus on, but not big enough to distract you. Why do you keep putting your keys in the laundry room? I somehow lose my keys every morning, and the first place that I go looking for them is the laundry room, so now I just have a designated storage spot for my keys in the laundry room. Why are you wearing your shoes inside? Well, if I take them off, then my brain thinks that we're done for the day, so I keep them on. And why are your notes so colorful? Yeah, the only way that I absorb any of the notes that I take at school is treating the notes like it's an art project. Then I trick my brain and inadvertently learn the subject. Dude, what's up with all the alarms? Yeah, I just have to set like 40 alarms if I know I'm about to do an activity that I hyper-focus on, so I don't lose track of time. What happened to the usual pile of dirty dishes in your room? I just started using the might as well principle. What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna go down to the kitchen at some point, so before I go, I always tell myself, might as well take the dishes with me. You fold your laundry too? Yeah, I've started lying to myself to get my chores done. So like with the laundry, I told myself that I only had to fold one t-shirt, which was a simple enough task for my brain to handle. And then after that, my brain was like, all or nothing. And I ended up folding the rest of the laundry. Well, it certainly works. This project is a solo project. Yeah, I just need you to tell me that I'm working with like Jimothy or something. Howdy. This is a solo project. Oh, I know, I just need someone else to depend on me, because if I depend on myself, it's not gonna happen. Howdy. Alright, Jimothy, why can't you work by yourself? It's the same concept of why I can't clean my own room, but as soon as someone asks me to help them clean their room, then I'll become a cleaning machine. Morning. Holy shit. Sorry about that. My executive dysfunction likes to keep me in bed all day, so I have to immediately throw my phone across the room or else I won't get up. Wow, you haven't interrupted, zoned out, and you've had normal eye contact this entire conversation. Yeah, I fix those things by repeating every word that you say in my head and imagining that there's a red dot on your nose. Jimothy, why'd you start doing your homework on the ground of my office? I'm just using you as a body double so I can get my homework done. I need someone else in the room with me. In that case, continue on, Jimothy. So you can be good at school and have ADHD? Mm-hmm. I thought you had like no memory. Good long-term, bad short-term. So you have to store everything you learn and everything you memorize in your long-term memory? Active recall and spaced repetition. That's dead. In the simplest terms, flashcards. How do you get yourself to do the flashcard? Make them look cool as possible. Then you practice all those different flashcards every other day? Pretty much it, yeah. You remember and get yourself to practice the flashcards. Alarms, and I put them in the middle of my workspace every single day so I remember. If you just shove them off and don't want to do them. Convince myself that someone else is depending on me. Hi, do you have ADHD and struggle texting people back because your life just consists of going from one hyperfixation to another and you completely shut out the world? Do you want to fix this problem? Me too. Seriously. So if you have any tips, put them in the comments below, because I am struggling a lot with that. Why is it so hard to text people back? Why are you in my room sitting like that doing your homework? My brain constantly needs new stimuli to stay engaged. That's why I also bought this new pencil. So you're actually motivated? Yeah, but I also have to be held accountable. That's why I invited my friend Jimothy over. Howdy. I didn't even notice. Howdy. Wait, but don't you usually wait till the last minute to do your homework? Yes, but I worked it out with my teachers and now I have multiple deadlines for portions of the homework. So this portion is due tomorrow. Good for you, that's awesome. Howdy. Jimothy, how'd you get over there? Need to find a new name for ADHD. Why? Turns out they don't actually have a deficit in attention, they just can't regulate it. That explains the hyperfocus. It seems to be more of a regulation issue. Like with their sleep, it's either too much or too little. Everything they do is kind of just all or nothing. And they're only either understimulated or overstimulated. They lack dopamine. So what about dopamine, attention, variability, executive dysfunction? Dave? Dave. Love it, write it down. I thought you said you had a busy day today. Yeah, I'm in ADHD paralysis. What's that? My brain physically won't let me do anything. What caused it? Sometimes nothing causes it, but today it's because I have a package that's coming at 8 p.m. So you can't do anything before that package comes? Yeah, I like to call it my waiting mode. So you're not just being lazy? No, my brain's currently going like 1,000 miles per hour telling me I should be doing things, but I can't.
Stanley Steamers is really a lemur. Stanley Steamers is really a lemur. Stanley. Scream in the middle of this class or else your entire family's gonna die. Did I say that out loud? No, there's no way I said that out loud. Wait, what if my teacher just read my mind and could hear me? And I said, wait, stop saying that finger won't crack. Break it. Break your finger right now. Break it. Break it. Come on, break your own finger. I was at the lake 5 years ago and I was hanging my feet off of the dock. I totally could have lost my flip-flops. What if I lost my flip-flop? What would I have worn for the rest of the day?
Did you clean the entire house? I also mowed the lawn and planted a new garden. Holy sh**. How and why? I have an essay due at midnight that I haven't started. You did all of this instead of doing your essay. Yeah, I thrive under pressure. So if you're not constantly procrastinating on something that you should be doing, you'd end up just doing nothing all day? Yeah, pretty much all my motivation comes from external guilt and pressure. I feel like that's not healthy. Definitely not, but that's just how my brain works. If you're calling ADHD a superpower, then why can't you just do your homework? Instead of doing these fixations that you're so focused on, why don't you just do the things you have to do? Imagine there's a simple task that you had to do that would take no time at all, and it would fix your entire life. But for some reason, you're not doing it, and you don't know why, and no matter how hard you try, you can't get yourself to do it. But if you can't do a simple task, then why can you do all these complex fixations? Why can't you just get fixated on school? I have been hyperfixated on school and academics, but then as soon as the dopamine didn't want to be there, and I lost interest, I moved on. So you really are just following the dopamine. Yeah, and we don't get to pick where it goes. You mocking the way I talk? What do you mean? You're mimicking the way I talk. I didn't even realize. Are you neurodivergent? Yeah, I've got ADHD. I mean, yes, I have ADHD. Oh, so you're just mirroring me. What do you mean mirroring? Well, people with neurodivergencies tend to mirror the people they talk to in attempts to mask their symptoms. Well, that explains a lot. When they have no one to mirror, they tend to just switch through accents like a catalogue. You, sir, have officially blown my mind. Stop doing that and sit still. No, actually, you need to stop telling me to stop fidgeting and stimming, because if I establish a mask and hide my symptoms at such a young age, then when I'm a teenager, I'm gonna think I'm a psychopath because there's two people living inside of me. Oh, you need to calm down. I think you're the one that needs to calm down. Such a chill guy. How do you have ADHD? Okay. Aren't you supposed to be like hyperactive? No, my environment forced me to internalize all my hyperactivity and mask all my symptoms to make society more comfortable. Just stop masking. I appreciate that, but the mask is ingrained in my brain. It's second nature. It's gonna be a lot harder to rip off than you'd think. And actually, sometimes I lose sight of who I actually am. You're not a sociopath? Nope, just ADHD. Your homework was half multiplication, half division. You did all multiplication. I did what? No, seriously, can you say that again? Your homework, where are you going? Sorry, what'd you say? I spaced out. Okay, I just need you to redo your homework. Yes, you just gave it to me. I have no idea where it went. Here's another copy. Thank you. Wait, I've already done this. Wait, can I borrow a pencil? I just gave you a new pencil like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I already lost that. Wait, what's that? That's the sunlight. Oh. Wait, what were we talking about? We were talking about, what are you doing now? I had to stand up. Wait, can you sit down? It's fine, I can do that. Can you sit still? No, not really. I went to the doctor and he said that I had this weird thing with my neurons. It was like ADHD. Sorry, ADHD. I have ADHD. That explains why I just gave you that pencil. I wanted to see how it works. Okay, can you just get started on your... Yes, wait, what did I do wrong again? Can you not Yes, so I just did it again. I'm sorry. It's okay. Get off your phone. I have to avoid all Capricorns today. Oh, are you a Leo? Let me see. Back hurts again? Yep. You haven't taken your ADHD meds in a couple days, have you? No, but what does that have to do with anything? Your dopamine deficiency doesn't just affect your brain, dude. It also affects your body. How? People with dopamine deficiencies, it doesn't even have to be ADHD, tend to have chronic pain and stiff muscles. Wow, that explains a lot of my life. Alright, okay, hand me my meds and the salampa. What is ADHD? Congratulations, you win your very own ADHD. But not only that, you were left undiagnosed and untreated for so many years that you also won depression, anxiety, addiction, aggression, hypochondria, body dysmorphia. Last but not least, I think you'll like this one. Unresolved trauma, mostly from your childhood. And it's a ton. Yay. Why are you crying so much? I don't know, usually my brain can't comprehend emotions when they come up, but this time I'm crying so much and I honestly couldn't tell you why. My brain just doesn't cry when it's supposed to, and usually my brain gets so scattered that I appear calm. Never seen you cry, not even at a funeral. What's up? You were just crying. Oh yeah, no, I'm good now. Do you want to be friends or not? I do, I'm sorry. I just forget that you exist sometimes, and I won't text you for 2 weeks, and I know I flake all the time, and I'm sorry. But that's how my brain works. You just don't care? No, I do care. I'm just ADHD as f***. Can't be friends anymore. That's fair. It's fair. I understand. Hi, I'm a new patient. I have diagnosed ADHD and I need a prescription of Adderall. Doing bad in school? I don't think that really matters. I've been taking it my entire life. So you're a drug-seeking college kid? No, I have ADHD. I'll write you a prescription until summer starts. I need them in the summer. Doing summer school? ADHD and Adderall have nothing to do with school. Where did that thing go? I can't find it. Have you tried retracing your steps? Yeah, no, it doesn't work for me. Retrace steps. Wait, what are you looking for? You know, Wait, what am I looking for? I have ADHD. So what, you just can't stand still? No. So have you ever read a paragraph in a book and then you had to restart it because your mind went somewhere else the first time? Everyone does that. Right, so take that idea and apply it to every single thing in your life, and then imagine after you finally read the paragraph, you somehow lost the book. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought you said you had a busy day today. What's up? Oh yeah, I just have to do everything I have to do today in my head before I can actually start doing them. Why don't you just start doing them? Why don't you just start doing? It's not that easy. Did you do anything this weekend? Nothing. So you just relaxed? No. So you did nothing? Not a single thing. So you were relaxing? No. I'm confused. Yes. Why haven't you done anything today? I got a thing at 3 p.m. I can't do anything until I'm done with the thing that I have at 3 p.m. Why can't you do anything until you're done with the thing? Because I have the thing! Use a tool to make that task you're doing easier. Shit. I don't want to do the task anymore. I was enjoying the weird, complex way I was doing it, and then you gave me a tool to make it easier, and now I just don't want to do it all together. You need to read this book. Shit. What? I wanted to read the book, but then you said the word need, and now my brain just cut it out completely. I'm just never gonna read it now. I fucking hate my brain. Why can't I just do it? Why can't I just fucking do it? I can't do it, but I fucking need to. I can't do it.